Good morning, students. Today I will start with the new chapter, that is exception handling. In the previous lecture, we will learn about the function, decorators, generators, and everything. So, in this chapter, what we will learn in Python, if any error is generated, then how can we handle that particular error? Okay. The what do you mean by now? The first thing is, what do you mean by errors? We can say that the errors in the softwares, we can say that it is a bugs. Means if anything input, if you are giving the input that is taken from the user, but if the data type is not match, then error is coming. According to the rules, if you are not write down the syntax in the program, then error is generated. So runtime error, compile time error, syntax related errors. So error means what? According to the rules, if you are not write down the statements, and compiler can generate the errors and gives the particular message. So according to the rules, if you are not write down anything in the program, then program will generate the errors. If we want to remove the errors from the programs, then what we are doing? We are executing the programs syntax by syntax, and each and every syntax we check, that is known as debugging. That means the process of the errors from the program, by debugging we can check each and every statements programs. Now in Python language, basic errors are divided into the three types. First is the another is the errors, and third is the time errors. Compile time errors means what? We can say that whenever we are compiling, so whatever is the rules that is decided by the particular language, so compiler cannot execute that statements. Means suppose we can say that in every syntax that we have to write C programs, every syntax terminated by the semicolon. So whenever we have to compile, at that time it is giving the error. So the compile time, if it is not according to the rules, it is not according to the particular syntax, during the compile time it will give the errors, then it is known as the compile time errors. Another, that is the runtime errors. Now runtime errors, we can say that it is a dynamic. I am giving one example. Suppose if I am executing my programs, and whatever is the input that I am taken from the users, if the data type is declared as an integers, and if you are giving the value in the float, then what is the thing is that if the data type is not mismatched, you have to come out from the programs. That means whenever you have to run your programs, at that time it will generate the errors, then it is known as the run time errors. Another, that is the logical errors. Now most important thing is that logical errors are those errors that is not compiled by the compiler, and it is also the generated by the logical. Logical means what? Suppose if any number that is divided by the 0, so what is there? It throws the exceptions, means the number divided by the 0. Okay, so obviously certain statements and the logic that you have to write down. But during the execution of the programs, what is the thing that will be happen? It is not smoothly execute your program, but instead of that, it is come out from the programs and it generates the certain errors so that your execution is stopped. So in Python, what we will learn, how to handle the errors so that the normal execution of the programs that is not terminated. Now here you can see that first, compile time errors, that we had already discussed that in the compile time errors, that is the synthetical errors that is found in the code. Okay, so due to that the program is failed to compile. Okay, suppose we have to forget the colon in the statements, in the if statements, like the indent will become in the Python. Same way in the while are not giving the colon. That means certain rules and regulations that is decided by the particular language. So if we are not write down according to the language, then it will produce the error. So here I am giving one example. Here you can see that after what I am giving, I am not giving the colon, so that the compile time error will come. Okay, same way if the indent error that will become in the Pythons. Okay, so what is that? The unexpected indent. So this is the error that is generated during the compilation of the program. Okay, another that is the errors. Okay, PVM, that is the Python virtual machines that cannot execute the byte codes, and means after the completion execution of the programs, the PVM generate the byte codes. So if it is not executed properly, then it like runtime errors. Runtime errors that is not detected by the Python compiler, but during the execution of the programs. Okay, suppose we can say that if I am creating any file, but if that particular file is not available in that particular mode, read, write, delete, in that particular mode, if we are not giving the permissions into the file, so during the program run, if any error is generated, it is known as the runtime errors. Okay, so here I am declaring the function. What is the function name? That is the concat is my function's name. Here I am passing the two arguments, a comma b. Okay, now a plus b. Okay, so what is the thing is that here I am calling that particular functions, but I am passing the strings here. Instead of these strings, here I am passing the integer values. So what is the error? The error is that we are not passing the string as an argument into the function. So the runtime error. Okay, so if we want to correct that particular, passing only the two integers, and we are passing the integers into the string formats, or we can passing the two strings so that we can concatenate it. Okay, so in this way we can solve the errors. Next is logical error. What do you mean by the logical errors? Logical errors are those errors that is whatever the tactical way of writing of the statements in language, the particular rules that is giving parentheses that we have to given here, and whenever it is executed, it is not according the rules decided by the compiler, so that the logical errors that will become because of the wrong formula, wrong design of the programs, and that is not according to the Python, then it will create the errors. So the logical errors are those errors that is exactly not detected by the Python compiler, but whenever that particular statement is executed according to the input, it will not work, then that particular error is coming. Here you can see that cell is equal to cell multiply 15 divided 100. Okay, so here what is the thing is that we are giving the particular format to that particular statements, means according to how can we have to write down, like salary is equal to cell plus cell multiply 15 by 100. So in this way we have to write down. So if it is not according to the syntax, then obviously it will generate the errors. Now chapter is exception handling. Then how to handle the errors in Python. So first of all, what we will understand, what do you mean by the exception? Now what do you mean by the exceptions? Means whenever compiler is executing our program, it is line by line checking our statements, and it is line by line executing our program. If any bugs or errors are created, so what happens, we are come out from the programs and our normal execution is disturbed. So if it is not generated, and if I want to display an appropriate message in our programs, then we can do it with the exceptions. So what do you mean by the exceptions? If any runtime errors that happen in our programs, then which can be handled by the programmer by the exception handling. Okay, so suppose if I am taking input from the users, so is giving the any values that is not appropriate, that means that is given 0 30, but user have to given the special character instead of that. If the input type is string and the user is giving into the integer, if such type of things that will be happens. So if we want to catch that of executions, okay, then at the time if we want to print our own messages, programmer can do it with the help of the exception handlings. So the programmer can guess like that come in the program, so that can eliminate that type of error by the exception handling. Okay, so if the programmer cannot do anything in case of an error, then it is called an error, it is not an exceptions. We think that may be happen in our programs, and if we have to catch it, and know that it is an exception handling. Now all the exceptions are represented as a class in the Pythons. So if we want to catch the particular exceptions in the Python, we can do it by the classes in Python. Now exceptions which are available in the Pythons, like built-in. Built-in means already available. Okay, so the certain exceptions are those that is already declared in the Python class. Okay, so if the already inbuilt classes that is available in the Python, that is known as built-in exceptions. We don't want to declare that exceptions, and we don't want to that errors. Already inbuilt handling functions are there. Okay, but if we want to generate our own exceptions like functions, then we can say that these exceptions are known as the user defined exceptions. Okay, now there is a need of the base class for the built-in exceptions, so that is known as the base exception class. Okay, so from the base expression class we are creating the subclass exceptions. So here we have to derive. Okay, so from the base exceptions we are creating one subclass, that is exception exceptions, and whatever is the error that will be in our program, that we will handle it. And from the subclass, standard error and the warnings are derived. That means from the main exceptions class, we are using the two subclass. First is the warnings and another is the standard error. Okay, the standard error that must be handled through the exceptions, but the warning is what? That is display the particular appropriate message in the programs. Later on, whenever we will see examples, at that time you can understand. Okay, so in our book that is given that the main, that is the base exceptions, so that is my main class. In that exceptions, basically there are two types. So here in the exceptions, basically there are two flavors. First is the standard error and another is the warning. Okay, so in the standard error, the many different types of the inbuilt functions are there through which we can handle the certain errors. Runtime errors, that is related with the import functions, related errors, type related errors, syntax related errors, errors with the exception, arithmetic expressions that we have to write down. So all these are coming standard error. And what do you mean by the warning? Warning means what? Certain messages, that is print, and that is giving the messages. Okay, so in the warning, basically the runtime warnings and the warnings that is related with the importing some things. Okay, so in this we have to concentrate on this. Now, what do you mean by the exception handling? That we already discussed that in the exception handling, if any runtime error will generate, then without interrupting the executing of the programs, we are print or to display the appropriate message, that we can do it with the exception handling. So the purpose of the exception handling is to make the program robust. That means we have to handle the exceptions, and the programmer can perform these by using the three steps. First is the try, and after that we have to write down the accept, and third is the finally. Okay, so in the next lecture what we will discuss, what is the syntax and how to handle the built-in exceptions. If exceptions that is raised, that is not handled by the Python compiler, so for that how can we create the user-defined exceptions? So in the next lecture, in the detail, we will learn about the how to write down the try and except block in the Python.